Hello, I'm Nina from Nina Soap. I'd like to talk to you about things that my family doesn't buy anymore. The list is long, but I'll try to see what I can remember. First things I know that we don't buy anymore is paper towel. Before I got married, I used to go through those paper towel quite a bit. But after I start having children, I got married and I started having children, I decided to go natural with a lot of product and thought about how to cut down on our expenses. And I decided to use reusable towels. I sell some on my Etsy shop. I use hemp towel, bamboo towel, some facial towels, small towels, and I use flour sack towels. I saw some that I sell on my Etsy as well. But if you are trying to cut down on expenses, there are some other ways you can go. And recently I have decluttered my children's baby clothes. I got rid of most of them. I sent many to Salvation Army, and there are some that I kept and I cut into rocks. So we use those in the bathroom to wipe a hand. So I just cut them in small sizes like this, and I have a lot of it. And I just use an icing bucket that I got from a bakery. I clean it up and I just store them in the linen closet. I have a small bucket in the bathroom, and I'll put a bunch of it in the bucket, so in the container. So each time somebody wash hand, they'll just grab one wipe hand and they'll leave it on the counter for me. And when I come by, I'll just grab the wet towels and I'll put in the plastic bag that I leave on the floor in the bathroom. So when I'm running low, I'll just grab that plastic bag and I'll go wash it in hot water with our homemade laundry powder. So this one is hemp that I have leftovers, and I just cut it in small pieces. They work very well as well. It may not look pretty, but if you're on the budget, it's fine. I have sewed some towels made out of bamboo that I have used, but since I switched to those t-shirts, wipes, I put my pretty towels away, and so that we can just use this until we need to use the one that I saw. So that's one way we stop using paper towel in the bathroom. We stop using paper towel in the kitchen as well. In the kitchen, I have different type of towels, and I keep them in a bucket on the counter, and we use one to wipe dishes, to wipe hand, and when it's too wet, we just put it by on the side and we switch to another one. So I have a similar of hemp towels, and those I will say that they leave, because they are organic, bleach, they leave length in the dishes. So I had to take them out, and I just kept facial towels there, white towels, and I have flour sack there as well. Just cut it in small sizes, 8 by 8, so the edges, and they work just fine. But if you are in low budget and you have t-shirt, 100% t-shirt, you can still cut it like this and use it. to wipe your dishes. That will work just fine. I've been thinking about doing things like that and I have tried to wash some dishes with those type of towels and rags, and they work very well. And for washing dishes, I stopped using sponge. We use socks. So I have some socks, some women's socks. I believe they are mostly cotton, that I didn't use. They're brand new. And as I was decluttering my clothes, I repurposed it and I put it there for us to wash dishes, and they have been great. So I just use those to wash dishes for a few hours, and then I'll put it on the side until it's time to wash all those dish towels, and then I'll wash them in hot water with our laundry powder. Next thing we don't buy is bathroom cleaning products. I have tried to use those products to clean our bathroom, but a lot of time they'll just give me a runny nose. So I stopped using them and I switched to washing soda or borax, and they work just fine. With borax, it worked great when I rub soap on the wipes and then I add borax to it, and then I'll just clean the bathtub with it. The washing soda clean better than borax, but both clean very well, and I use them to clean the toilet bowl, the sink, the tub, and I use vinegar to wipe the floor. For wipes or rags, I cut old towels in pieces that I use, and I use my husband old socks to wash, to scrub the tub or the sink, and I use towels to wipe. So I just cut it. I didn't even sew them or anything because they're just too thick for my sewing machine. So I just cut them in pieces. They fray for a while and just stop fraying, and I use it. I'll just wet it with water, sprinkle some vinegar on it, and then I just wipe the window, the wall, the floor, the mirror. And I will use his old socks to wash the tub and the sinks. Another things we don't buy anymore is hand soap. We don't buy hand soap, body wash, and we just use our own light soap, our made soap that we use at home, and I sell some as well on my L.L.C website. So my kids and I have dry skin, and I try to pay attention to what we use. So we just use our light soap to shower, to wash your hand, to clean dishes, and it has been working great for us. So we don't buy hand soap, we don't buy hand sanitizer, we don't buy body wash anymore. Another things we don't buy is kids toothpaste. I just use our own toothpaste for them. I just put a little bit on their brush, and that works just fine. It saves us money by doing that. Next things we don't buy is body lotion. And once again, those products, body lotion sometimes can have fragrance in it, and because of our eczema issue and dry skin, I prefer to use natural products like coconut oil, extra virgin olive oil. We have it in the kitchen, we use it for cooking, so we just use it on our skin as well. And sometimes we use shea butter, we use cocoa butter as well. Another things we don't buy is spices. I have a lot of spices and I have worked hard to use them all, and I stopped buying them. So I don't buy spices anymore. I have a garden and I grow my own herbs. In summer, I will hang them, I will harvest, hang them to dry in the garage, and toward fall, I will pack them in bags and I'll put it away in the basement. So we have tea, we have mint leaves for tea when we have cold, and then we have sage. We grow sage, winter savory, wild thyme, and we just use them as spices in our dishes. I grow horseradish and I harvested this year, and I grated, made horseradish oil, which I put in the freezer. So I even froze a piece of the root so that I can just grate it when I need it. So I'm trying to just use our own herbs instead of buying spices to save money. So that free a lot of space in my spice cabinet as well. Herbs are a little bit lighter compared to seed spices. Seed spices tend to be stronger, but I think over time we will get used to those. We already used to it. So that's how I cut down on our expenses, by trying not to buy spices. But I do buy chili pepper, jalapeno especially, because they don't do well in my garden, so I try to buy them. Besides that, I stopped buying the other spices that I used to get. And I can show you the spices, the herbs that I have put away at the end of the season. So I have one in the box, I have some in the box, and I have some in the totes. I just use plastic bags and I'll put them in it. So we have peppermint, English mint, and I'll put the date. So this one dated from 2018. So I still have herbs from 2018 that I have not even used. This one is wild thyme, 2018, and this one is sage, 2018 as well. So I have more than enough. And this year, this is what I harvested, dry and stored. We have lemon mint, 2019, and I believe I have a lot of those. English mint, yeah, I have a lot of mints here, and my kids likes it when I make mint tea for them. And now they are so used to it that when they have colds, they'll ask me if I can make mint tea for them. So I have 18 gallon full of herbs. So I don't buy tea. I just go with what I have in my garden. I even have raspberry leaves here from 2018. We grow raspberry in the garden. I have comfrey here. I just wash those racks that I use in the bathroom to clean the bathroom. I just wash them so they are here. I'll fold them and I'll pull them away. I have some old bed sheets with hole in them, so I'm going to cut them in pieces because they are t-shirt bed sheets, so they won't fray, and I'll cut them in pieces so that I can have more towels to wipe a hand or probably to use in the kitchen. And in the kitchen we have similar racks as well, like the one we have in the bathroom, but they are separate. They are in the kitchen that we use to wipe the floor in the kitchen. One thing we don't buy any longer is laundry detergent. We just make our own laundry powder with equal part of borax to equal part of washing soda. We don't buy stain remover. We just use our own light soap. We wear the cloth and just rub it with the soap before we put in the machine. And that works very well. One thing we don't buy is broth. I can our own broth, and we don't, I don't buy broth. I don't buy soda. I like to drink Sprite, but I stopped drinking it for a while now. So we don't use soda. We don't drink soda at home. It saves me money. It saves me money not to buy soda or juice. Sometimes when orange juice is on sale for 99 cents, my husband will buy some. But other than that, we just don't buy juice or soda. We don't buy tissue. My husband, sometimes when he has cold, he'll buy tissue. But tissue is not on my grocery list. When the kids have cold, they use baby wipes, or they use those racks from the bathroom that we wipe hand with. They just blow their nose a few times and they'll put it in the bag in the bathroom for me to wash it with hot water. And it works just fine for us. So it saves us money by not buying tissue, paper towel, body wash, bathroom cleaning products. And we don't buy cleaning product for the kitchen either. I just use white distilled vinegar. I'm going to show you the broth that I can. As you can see, I have canned food here. And those are my chicken broth 2018. Bone broth 2019. And I think I have filled every 17 as well. Turkey broth 2017. And when I reuse them, I just wash the jar and put it back here. I got those containers from a bakery, a grocery store bakery for free. They are icing containers, and I just wash them and I use them for my wax, to store my wax in the kitchen, in the bathroom. Well, so those are the things that we don't buy anymore. Oh, one more thing, I don't buy makeup. I used to use makeup, but for a while, I would say for about 2 years now, I stopped using makeup. You know, I'm okay with my flaws, and it just make it so easy for me in the morning after shower to get ready while I'm getting the kids ready. And I feel like my skin breathes better when I don't apply makeup to my face. So those are things that we don't buy anymore. It does save us money from carrying those things from our grocery list. Thank you for watching. I'm Nina.